Hello everyone, this is Andrew Jacob, and today we will discuss 5 games that were banned. You will be astonished after watching this. 5. God of War. In God of War you play as Kratos, a pissed-off, screwed-over Spartan warrior who sets off to kick all sorts of Greek goddess. But somewhere along his blazing path of vengeance, Kratos manages to shun Islam, according to United Arab Emirates National Khalid bin Diamaz. I was shocked to see how much it contradicted Islamic values, Diamaz said. And so Kratos' war trail was cut short, in the UAE at least. But gamers all over the country still managed to obtain black market copies of the popular game, effectively thumbing their noses at the bad police.
Of Hades!
4. Half-Life. Game media titan IGN once said, when you look at the history of first-person shooters, it all breaks down pretty cleanly into pre-Half-Life and post-Half-Life eras. But such promise of quality was not enough for the Singapore band police to let the game be. In January 2000, government officials raided several gaming centers across the country, confiscating all copies of Half-Life they could find. The reason for the ban was the game's excessive violence, something that is obviously unacceptable in a first-person shooter. In a wonderful showing of democracy, gamers all across the country petitioned against the ruling. And they won. The ban was lifted a week later.
If you have not yet submitted your identity to the retinal clearance...
3. Battlefield 4. Despite receiving glowing reviews across the board for its content, Battlefield 4 was bedeviled upon its release by major technical glitches, bugs, and a big, meaty whack from China's Bond stick. In the game's campaign mode, tensions arise as Admiral Chang conspires to overthrow the current Chinese government, which will initiate a war between China and the United States. Unfortunately, real-world China felt that this was a legitimate threat to the country's national security. China was so scared of this super fictional story that they went on to ban all appearances of the Chinese translation of Battlefield 4 on their social media.
'Shit! He's pinned! Okay!
You'll be okay.
Help me move this thing!
Right!
Goddamn, target down! Clear! Standing! Okay, back to the car! Pack, bust the window! Hannah, check the emergency brakes! On 3! 1, 2, 3!
We're getting there!
Christ, that was close!
We gotta get off this bridge! It's too dangerous!
We are not gonna leave you behind! No one gets left behind! Push!
Oh God! Just give me your hand! He should be free! Why isn't it going,
Is he stuck on
goddammit?
something? The straps! He's caught on the straps!
Get it! What is that?
It's a big strap!
Oh! Get him off! Go! Get him out! Get him out! Hold on to me! Stay with me!
2. Saints Row 4. We all know how much Australia hates alien anal probe weapons and alien superhuman drugs. which is why they were just not having it with Saints Row IV. The previous version of the game included a dildo-shaped baseball bat weapon, and they upped the ante this time with a horrifying, clawed metal contraption that players can use to, well, some things are better left undescribed. The game also incentivizes players to smoke alien narcotics that increase their in-game abilities. Australia wasn't having any of that. They've been an anal probe and alien narcotic-free country since single quote 96, and they aim to keep it that way.
Is where our journey begins.
Gonna tell Aunt Mary about Uncle John. He claimed he has the music, but he had a lot of fun. Yeah, baby.
Boss, you sure this isn't a setup? Didn't catch that, boss.
Mike is dead. Are you fucking kidding me?
I'm sorry, I forgot to check the battery because I was busy coordinating an international assassination.
Hey, can we go back to the part about this being a setup?
It's not a setup. The intel is good.
You trust this lady?
Ash is one of the good guys. Oleg knows her from the KGB days.
We're 3 minutes behind schedule. We need to move.
1. Call of Duty Black Ops 2. Pakistan banned Call of Duty Black Ops 2 shortly after its release for giving a bad impression of the country's army and their connection to terrorism. The real-world relation between Al-Qaeda and Pakistan will not be approached here with a 10-foot stick, but part of the issue is that the game shows the country's prime intelligence agency as supporting Al-Qaeda and jihadi organizations, which would be an understandable offense if this were not a work of fiction. Here, Pakistan is confusing fiction with its polar opposite, non-fiction. This occurs commonly across several countries. It's on our list of things that need to be fixed. It will be fixed, eventually. Hopefully.
Let's get moving. There you go, fellas. Courtesy of the warden's private collection.
Boys in the laundry stashed the parts.
Of course they fucking did.
What the fuck? I killed him.
You've been in the joint too long, Al. You've forgotten how to get shit done. What the fuck?
But I'm gonna break.
This ain't right. Something weird's going on here.
You don't say, Weasel. Where are those screams coming from?
Oh, shit.
Two coals by the fire and burning diesel, burning dinosaur bones. I'll take the river down to Stillwater.